Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Eric Ren, and my topic today is the difference between traditional Chinese education and international school education. Now, I want to ask all of you a question. How many of you have experienced a complete 9-year compulsory education in China? Or you just visit international school before finishing junior high? To us, it might be the first important choice to make in your whole life. Stay in a traditional school, prepare for Gaokao, or go to international school and try to apply for a foreign university. I believe that this answer varies from person to person, since our goals for the future might be different. It is just like climbing a mountain. The peaks are your goals, which you have to struggle to achieve. And your choices are really important, since the climbing strategy will be completely different of whether you're going to climb from the north slope or the south slope. But the most importantly, never hope to take a shortcut that might have success easily. And now I'm going to use my own experience to explain the difference of traditional Chinese school and international school in my perspective. When I first got into my junior high school in my hometown, I was determined to go to the best local senior high school, and that may be a top school in China. The main judgment for whether you're a good student or not is only study, because other things like your talent in sports, arts, and music, they are not considered allowed in the Zhongkao or Gaokao. In order to get a good ranking for the monthly test, students were all rat racing and studying really hard. Some students' weekends are filled with training school courses, while others are still doing practice questions until midnight. This taxed atmosphere actually encourages us to work hard because nobody wants to fall behind others. But it makes me a bit tired and anxious since it's too competitive. The main trend for traditional school is to compel the study. So, for example, I am always snowed out with homework and have to wake up at 5:30 every day before tests to memorize my history and political contents. But also I'm a bit tired. I'm actually enjoying this process because I'm enriched. I laid a solid foundation of knowledge and formed good studying habits, such as reading regularly and studying after class. It's made me adapt to this school really quickly and become a good student. The biggest problem in my perspective for traditional school is it does not practice students' critical thinking skills. Mostly, what I have to do is just remember what the teachers say and put it on tests. But the society is definitely not like a test paper with options. You have to be reflective and think critically and use the experiences in real life. But fortunately, I believe that this situation is gradually being improved as the educational system in China is more and more complete. When I finished my Zhongkao, I discussed a lot with my parents on which kind of school I should go to. Although I already got the offer from the best senior high school in my hometown, I still believe that international school would be more suitable for my personalities. For example, I'm really extroverted and open-minded and love to think what I am interested in. So just sitting in a classroom all day is definitely not what I want. As a result, I went to international school and gained a better education. I was so obsessed with the atmosphere here, where students and teachers turn learning into something interesting. For instance, different kind of activities are held regularly, such as a charity concert, a science fair, the reading festivals. These kind of activities not only let us hear down, but also let us learn in an easier and happier atmosphere. Another important thing I learned is to be self-disciplined, because in the international school, they consider studying as their own business. So if you want to study, they'll give you the best resources. But if you just consider the school as something to chill out, they will just not compel to study and have to bear the consequences. At first, when I first came here, I could not stand the allure of entertainment and spent a lot of time on phones every day. But after I realized the importance of self-regulation and the challenges we are facing, I started to diminish my time on phones. After I got into the 10th grade, I started to consider things related to college application. In my opinion, the main difference that distinguishes foreign application and Chinese Scout Card is that foreign universities consider much more compared to only your grade. Your experiences, your talents, your interests are definitely more important than only a SAT grade because they believe that integrated skills is really important and they want to find someone who can contribute to society and learn something practical in schools, not nerds. As a result, I started to fulfill my experiences to attend different activities. I signed up and attended the Model United Union, which taught me how to be a good debater and a critical thinker. Through running and establishing the campus tennis club, I learned how to be a good and responsible manager and leader. Because I used to be a volunteer in the local cinema, I learned how to communicate with others properly and be caring. These experiences which practice my integrated skills will definitely come in handy in the future. Another thing I noticed is that although it might be relatively easier to get into the top university in a foreign country, it is definitely much harder to graduate. Because they don't want you to hold a passive attitude towards studying and really want to learn something practical. From a traditional school to an international school, from junior high to senior high, I think that neither of the ways are really easy. For a traditional school, which you only have to study, but you have to be really diligent. Maybe staying up until midnight every day and sacrifice most of your leisure time. When it comes to international school, which focuses less on study, you have to think comprehensively and still have to pay a lot of effort, time, and money because you have to fulfill different requirements of the colleges. So, if you believe that you can reach your goals, but not just try, the opportunity to play fun at any time. But to succeed, it is really rare. There's a Chinese poem that goes like this: 劝君莫惜金缕衣，劝君惜取少年时。有花堪折直须折，莫待无花空折枝。So, adjust your mind, be determined, and set out your goals. That's all. Thanks for listening.